First, thank you very much for talking to Armenpress. My first question is, what is your reaction after these attacks which killed 3 women in Armenian villages last week?
First reaction, evidently, is to feel ashamed because of the silence of the international community, to feel indignation about what's happening in the Armenian border, and to feel that the international community, of course, is looking to another side, is not paying attention about the situation and the impunity of the Azerbaijan government in their actions, violent military action with casualties in the Armenian border.
And how would you explain this silence from the international community, but also from the External Action Service here in Europe?
It's very sad, but I have to guess that there are a lot of economical interests, that there is a very high pressure from the Azerbaijan government over Europe, especially because of the gas and oil and other energetical resources. And there is also a very good strategic plan to seduce, I can say that, different European politicians to keep silent against their atrocities.
And what reaction would you like to see from the External Action Service, from the European Parliament, from the other European institutions? What would you like to see the reaction?
Of course, we need a peace and a quiet space in Caucasus. We need to preserve peace, and we need, of course, to help the democratic governments there.
2 weeks ago in the European Parliament you said that the Aliyev regime not only is destroying democracy in Azerbaijan, but is also trying its very best to destroy democracies in the neighboring countries.
El régimen de Aliyev no solo aniquila los derechos básicos de los azerbaiyanos, sino que se obstina en desestabilizar las democracias de los países vecinos. Ataca militarmente a Armenia de forma regular y contradiciendo sus compromisos en el marco del Grupo de Minsk.
Were these attacks of last week an attack on democracy?
Of course, there are attacks that they are trying to destabilize all the zone, and of course there are attacks against the democratic governments, because around Azerbaijan there are at least a try to change, a light to go for the future with democracy and freedom for the people, and this is something that they cannot allow, because if they have success with that, it will be even more evident that the government in Azerbaijan is a synonym of corruption, is a synonym of violation of human rights and this kind of thing. Because of that, they are trying absolutely to distort, they are trying to not allow the access to democracy in countries around Azerbaijan.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you for talking to Armenpress.